answers, I change the questions.
Yeah. Well, I do know that you do owe Pietro little, let's say, present after he made you get into that gauntlet match and fight Voodoo to keep Voodoo from facing him in the championship for that title that Voodoo now handles. So maybe, and I'm just being the devil's advocate, maybe this might be one of your ways of getting even with Pietro for that.
Or maybe, just maybe, I don't get into any match I don't want to get into.
Well, speculations abound left, right, and center. So we'll see how this one plays out, I guess. We will see if it's the Machiavellian way of looking at it, and the ends justify the means or not.
Yeah, well, time will tell.
Yes, and in 1 minute to go, just 1 minute until it's go time here for a DCWF Saturday Showdown. For those of you out there in the audience who may or may not have a fan tag, just go ahead and hit us up. Just shout out, "Hey, give me a fan tag," and we'll get someone to toss you one right there. Let's point out this box right behind us. This nice bright box directly behind us. That's a donation box. It's affectionately known as .ass. And if you would feel so generous, go ahead, say it, Gino.
Oh, you know I love to. If you would be so feel generous and like to keep us having such matches like we're having tonight on there, we affectionately ask you to tap that ass and make a donation for us.
High
five. No, Antonio. We don't think anybody in here wants to do that to you because we're quite sure we know what the end results will be. Well, it looks like it is 12:01, and so we got it.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Saturday Showdown here at the DCWF. My name is Xander Garcia. Gino, say hi.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gino B. Freak, where freakness has always been next to uniqueness.
Yes, it has, and we welcome it. Now, one more over there on the other side. Who are you?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 great matches for you today. I am the DCWF Commissioner, Numbers Rossini. We are 1 week away from April Fool's Hardcore Rules, where a lot of shit's going to happen. And tonight we have a couple championship matches, as well as some standard non-title matches, and just lots of stuff under the sun. So make sure that if you have a friend, or even an enemy, or a frenemy that likes great live professional wrestling action, that you TP them on down to the DCWF arena. Step back from the barricade, though. We don't want to have to hit you. Also, if you have any, extended HUDs or crazy scripted stuff on, like excite bits, penises, and ginas, and stuff like that, take those off, because nobody's getting laid during the middle of the show. As well as we said it before, that donation box behind us is affectionately known as that ass. If you'd like to show us a little Linden love, make sure you tap that ass. Xander, I'm excited to be here. Gino, I'm kind of excited to be here with you, and I'm ready to start today's DCWF Saturday Showdown.
Okay. Well, if you don't mind, let's get the ass whooping going on with our first match of Showdown. First off, hailing from Baltimore, Maryland, he weighs in at 234 pounds. He calls himself Pretty Boy. He's also a member of Supremacy. He is the winner of the Chaos match. His name is Jeffrey Fireguard.
Supremacy.
And his opponent, weighing in at 235 pounds, he hails from Las Vegas, Nevada. He calls himself the Gambler, Ace Nightfire.
Oi, 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 oi.
This ought to be a good one. And also, Ace Nightfire is the SLCW Men's Champion, if I'm not mistaken. And he's going against two of the threesome, or three girlfriends, as some folks call them. So let's see how this works as we got the opening bell.
Yes, indeed. This is a bit of a champion versus champion match, and I'm always glad to see the champions fighting each other. Ooh, Jeffrey quickly sweeping the legs of Ace. Ace not exactly seeing that one coming as it drops him down to the mat, but Jeffrey's going to poise him into position here and then just punch him right across the face. Not once, but twice, and then one to the bread box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta admit, we got two of the Three Stooges. The third one has yet to show his face and make an appearance, but that does not mean that he won't.
This is true. This is true. As Jeffrey goes for a pin there after a decent barrage, but that's not going to be enough to pin Ace. Jeffrey should know that by now. However, he's going to take his chances where he can get him.
In a match like
for
this,
sure.
size and strength have to go to Ace Nightfire. He's a former DCWF World Heavyweight Champion as well as a current SLCW Men's Champion. A little bit more experience in the ring, but if you're talking about caginess and just all-around stamina and ability, Jeffrey Fireguard has a slight edge over Ace Nightfire. If Ace Nightfire wants to win this match, then surely he's going to have to keep his head down and keep Jeffrey on the mat, which he's doing right here as Jeffrey rolls up that headlock into the pin for a 2 count. And Ace is able to work his way out of it. This one continues.
And I can't help but wonder though, because with the last, let's say the last month to month and a half, there seemed to have been some kind of little tiff between Jeffrey and Sparkle. Jeffrey seems to want to win a match on his own merits, and Sparkle seems desperate to want to help him, and when he does, it creates some type of terrible off, especially after Warzone. So kind of wonder if Sparky might come out here with some of that mess today.
No, we will definitely see, as there have been some supreme backfires lately with Sparky trying to help out his fellow Supremacy member there. Knee to the gut flips Ace Nightfire onto the mat. Now he's laying down. Jeffrey standing in control. Jeffrey hopping to the top. Just staring down. Now he measures and flies across and crashes the elbow in. And Jeffrey going for a pin. We got 1, 2, and no, just 2. Only a 2 count there. Ace shooting that shoulder up, and indeed the experience does go a little bit to Ace. However, Jeffrey does have some experience under his belt as well.
That's right. In other words, Jeffrey is no chump, so he's pretty knowledgeable in that ring, and he does have quite a bit of experience.
Keep in mind also that Jeffrey does hold that Chaos for the contract in that briefcase that he could cash in anytime. And if he's got his eyes set on gold, there's the rolling bridge pin, 1, 2. And if he's got his eyes set on adding more gold to his repertoire, anytime he wants to cash that in against Ace tonight, he'd be able to do so. He's just got to hand it to the referee, and the referee will ring the bell. Those are the rules here. So Jeffrey might be looking to double his pleasure, double his fun, and carry 2 belts out here tonight if he gets Ace in a position where he could do so safely. I would say very, very safely.
Yeah.
Yes, well, it would be. Oh, go ahead, Gino.
Oh, I was going to say he could do that, but I think he would be holding out for something a little bit higher if possible.
Yes, actually, you read my mind, Gino. I was going to say it would be unwise for Jeffrey to actually not go for the World Heavyweight Championship, even though Voodoo the Bear Cooperstone holds it, and that in itself is an unwise move to go after Voodoo. So it's a double unwise move either way.
Well, it's not unprecedented. Just a couple years back, Ranma Yoshiro held the contract and went for the DCWF International title at the time, as opposed to DCWF Championship. And there was a lot of speculation, a lot of question, a lot of behind the scenes talk about that. And what it really wound up doing was elevating his career. And he wound up later going on his own merit without the contract to win the championship. So if you look at it as a marathon and not a sprint, sometimes discretion is the better part of valor, and Jeffrey may use that here tonight against Ace.
Yes, and speaking of from the back, Ace with a nice drop kick right to Jeffrey's shoulders and possibly the back of his neck. Following that up with a jawbreaker, and now Ace is taking control in this match.
Yeah. And you got to admit, Jeffrey right now going up against somebody like Voodoo Cooperstone is like taking a knife to a gunfight.
Yes, or a small stick to a bear fight.
Mm-hmm. But then, of course, you know, if they are both, if all three of them get on the same page with the help of the other two of the Three Stooges, he could pull it off.
Well, I don't know. See, I go back to a year ago. 6 at the beach. Voodoo indeed showed us that he's got Supremacy's card. He's already pulled it once. Now Ace in control here, grabbing the foot of Jeffrey. He's gonna drag him around there. Both men only 1 pound, only 1 pound difference. So this is about as even as it gets here at the DCWF. Wait a minute, he's got it up, roll around, drop down, and locked into the figure 4.
Oh, that's going to hurt in the morning.
Yes, as it's hurting right now, as we can see it on Jeffrey's face, quite a bit of pain being shot through him, and the ref asking if he taps.
And Jeffrey working his way to get out of that figure 4. Ace has it locked in pretty well. There you see Rock Reynolds. Rock Reynolds actually this past couple weeks has gone out and got some personal sponsorship. As you can tell by his bathrobe, Rock Reynolds is sponsored by the Beverly Hills Palm Hotel. So if you want to get your bathrobe like that, go to Beverly Hills Palm Hotel. They are $120 in the gift shop, or you could just take one from the room, courtesy of Axel Foley.
Mm-hmm.
Ace grabbed the ropes there, getting a little bit of leverage on the knee. The ref gets up to a 3 count out of 5. Only 3 out of 5 there. Ace lets go of it, and Jeffrey is still feeling the effects of that one.
Oh, yes. You know, and I'm quite sure Ace had his eye over there on Rock Reynolds when he came walking towards him, knowing that he's liable to pull off anything to kind of help Supremacy.
Yes, and just to add more to that distinction there, that was the first time I had seen, Jeffrey hitting the pay dirt out of nowhere! I forgot what I was going to say! Oh, right! Rock's over here actually supporting Jeffrey to tap from that one. It's quite curious. You would think he would try to be inspiring, but guess not. Ref up to the 2 on that standing 10 count.
You know, with the tiff going on between Jeffrey and Sparkles, I was wondering which way Rock stood, but I kind of think Rock might be siding with Sparkles.
Could be a bit of a Supremacy civil war, but I don't want to go that far. I don't want to go that far just yet.
War. Ha! What is it good for?
And good God, Jeffrey climbs up and is just thundering fists right to the side of Ace's head, like the temple and jaw area. Ref's going on that 5 count, and Jeff sounds like he pulled a page out of Sparky's book there, saying he's got until 5. But no, Ace gets up after that barrage and shoves Jeffrey away to try to possibly clear the cobwebs. Ace trying to regain his composure. Jeffrey a little shocked and surprised by that shove. And let's see what's happening here. And a nice discus clothesline. Ace just spinning around and catching Jeff across the lariat there. Now Ace flings Jeffrey away from him, Jeffrey crashing into the opposite corner. Catch a corner, if you will, from the other one. Ace picking Jeffrey up, making him sit on top of that turnbuckle.
Yeah, you think anybody has told Rock that 1970 wants their bathrobe back?
Up to
Apparently that was
4.
given to him personally by Hugh Hefner. And a big superplex off the top rope, and Jeffrey Fireguard is out on his ass. Once again, folks, if you're heavily scripted and you got all kinds of stuffs on, shake some of that stuffs off. Help us out here with the leg. Just a wee bit. We'd appreciate it. We love you.
And just as I said earlier, there he is, Sparkle Quentworth here. He's at ringside, and I'm kind of wondering if he's going to do something to help Jeffrey or do something to cause Jeffrey to lose here.
Well, we will see, because, again, there has been quite a bit of speculation going on, especially from us, about Ace's involvement with Supremacy.
Yeah. Maybe they're thinking of getting, getting rid of the dead weight and taking on another person as a member.
Well, only Supremacy can answer that. And, Ace going for a kick, Jeffrey catching it and turning it into a nasty, nasty lariat strike, knocking Ace down and seemingly flipping him around. That was devastating. Now Jeffrey's awake again. Let's see what he can do here.
Well, smack it, flip it, rub it down. Oh, no.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sparky just tripped Jeff.
Ah.
Sparky just tripped a member of Supreme in the... I'm just making sounds here, vowel sound. And Ace cuts the deck!
What I said doesn't sound so far-fetched after all, does it?
And there is the 3 count. There is the bell, and I don't know what to say. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner via pinfall, the SLCW Men's Champion, Ace Nightfire.
Jeffrey wondering what in the world got into Sparky for doing what he did there. But I couldn't help but see it coming when I seen Sparkle show up at the ring.
You ready for this? Jeffrey, this has been a long, long time coming.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yep. Yes, just what I anticipated. Can't say I didn't see this one coming.
it looks like in much the same manner that Jeffrey had Jericho exiled from Supremacy, Sparky has taken a lead and is having Jeffrey removed from Supremacy right now, right here, right before our very eyes. And we've seen the cracks in the foundation, and now we're seeing its complete and utter
Time
shattering.
to purge a cancerous rat.
Cancerous rat, he says.
Oh, and the words of numbers, such a disrespect to the nuts.
Now listen here, you little piece of shit. I'm challenging you at April Fool's Hardcore Rules. There will be a triple threat match. You, me, Bryce, and each one of us, well, we're gonna put something up on the line in that matchup. I will put up a title shot, and you will put up your Chaos for the Contract briefcase. And while Bryce, well, he'll have time to figure out what he wants to put up. Yes, a triple threat sacrifice type match at April Fool's Hardcore Rules. Oh, little spiteful little maggot you are, huh? Well, get him up, Rock. Let's go.
And they
Wow.
finish Jeffrey off with a go to sleep, and just like that, Supremacy is down to 2. Jeffrey appears to have been exiled, and I guess there's a match in the works where each person will bring something to the table at April Fool Hardcore Rule in a triple threat match. Jeffrey will be putting up his contract, Sparky will be putting up a guaranteed title shot for the Cruiserweight, and Bryce Ketterly, we're going to find out from him in the coming days what he's going to put on the line in this match. And winner will take all. Unbelievable here as just some strange events, and Supremacy losing a link in the chain. I wouldn't call it the weakest link, but definitely losing a link in the chain.
Yeah, I have to admit, I was kind of sitting back and enjoying that. You know, Jeffrey Fireguard, you reap what you sow, and we'll see what comes about that. Now, let's just roll right into the next match, and if you guys don't mind, I'll do this. This next match is scheduled for one fall, making her way from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 121 pounds. She is the face of Lace, Nina Prater. And her opponent, hailing from, well, wherever she pleases, standing 5'6", weighing 125 pounds, this is Andrea. Well, both ladies in the ring here. The ref is checking them out and giving them some instructions. I never thought a tambourine could be so mesmerizing, but Andrea pulls it off. There is the bell. This match is underway, and looks like Nina's ready. So let's see what comes about.
Yeah, Nina's a tough little woman there. Trust me, she can give it out just as well as she can take it.
Yes, indeed. The last time these two faced off was about 2 months ago. The 15th of February, I believe. If I'm getting the information correctly from this laptop. It's right in front of me. It's not just a prop, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just a prop.
Yeah, as Nina starts with opening with a wrist lock.
Ooh, but Andrea switches it up into one of her own here.
And it's official. If, you wanted to ask some questions about April Fool Hardcore Rule today. Andrea Dalka will be facing Tara Titan in a Bring Your Own Weapons match next weekend here at DCWF April Fool Hardcore Rule. Good luck to Andrea on that one, as well as she's got her work cut out for today, and the opponent of one, Nina Frater.
Oh, amen to that. Just as Nina rolls out of the way of the clothesline, comes back to her, hops up over for a sunset flip. We've got a pin. There's one. And only a one count. Only one. The sneaky gypsy slips from that one just in time.
Yeah, you're not going to pin Andrea that easy.
No, she is not. Andrea has shown how very tough and resilient she is. Ooh, now a gypsy chop right across the clavicle of Nina Prater. Keeping her up against the ropes there. It's kind of where you want your opponent to be and where your opponent does not want to be.
Yeah, but then again, sometimes those ropes can help you, and then again, sometimes they can hurt you.
Yes, they are both your friend and your enemy simultaneously.
At the same time, even.
Would that be a frenemy? I've always been curious about that word.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. And Andrea right now locking in that front face lock. She's going toe-to-toe with Nina here in so far a technical match. And Andrea with all the technical ability in the world, but Nina Prater been around for a very long time. One of the better in-ring technicians we've seen come through the Diamonds division of the DCWF, and she is fighting her way out of that, chopping Andrea right back towards that corner, and a big super chop. Andrea goes down, Nina also going to be at April Fool Hardcore Rule next week, and we're going to check her out against Nikki Rocks in a DCWF Women's Championship match. Nina has her shot. She's got to get through Andrea here today. Both of these women looking to sharpen their teeth and sharpen their claws before the big one next week.
Oh yes, just 7 days. 7 days away from that. I cannot wait. I am super excited as Nina comes off that top turnbuckle and puts both fists right to the forehead. Or what would that be? The handkerchief of Andrea there. She's been crowned, a little 90s plug there, and she's been ruled.
The 90s were horrible. Color Me Bad. Belle Biv DeVoe. Nirvana.
Yeah,
New Kids on the Block.
didn't the 90s also have Vanilla Ice?
Vanilla Ice. Snow.
Yeah.
And
Wait a minute, Andrea hits the German suplex but holds on. We've got 1, 2, and no, not enough to keep the experienced Nina Prater down. Nina getting her shoulder up. And let's see if...
Set you up. I'm having a 90s flashback.
Yeah. The 90s also held Milli Vanilli, too. Those great imposters.
Well, there's no impostering here inside the ring. Wait a minute. Nina gets her up on the shoulders and down for a nice little innovative Samoan drop there.
Big show of strength from Nina Prater. She gets Andrea up and over, and there's the pin. Only a 2 count, though, as Andrea manages to kick out. Neither one of these two really want to go into April Fool Hardcore Rule on a down note. They want to pick up that opportunity for that last win here this week on Showdown and go into it on a high note, but both of them have very difficult matches as Andrea has to face Tara Titan, and we have seen earlier today exactly what she can do, and Nina Prater having to take on Nikki Rocks, DCWF Women's Champion, and believe me, there is probably no more twisted, tough, unempathetic opponent in the women's division right now than Women's Champion Nikki Rocks. Nina is definitely in a very, very bad situation going into next week, but she's Nina Prater. Anything can happen.
Yes, I would definitely say that Nikki Rocks is rather, if not very, apathetic.
And speak of El Diablo, Nikki Rocks now with that cast on still. Now, both Andrea and Nina have faced Nikki Rocks in recent weeks where she's been disqualified for using that cast. That cast has been a factor in an April Fool Hardcore Rule, though. I don't know that there's going to be a champion's advantage in that, and a disqualification could cost her title. It just kind of depends on how I'm feeling this week when I wake up on Wednesday morning and, finish out the final contracts.
Well, Nikki's up on the apron, kind of stopping, from lacing up, if you will.
Yeah, but I know what this is about, distracting her, making her lose so she'll go in the April Fool Hardcore Rules with a loss, trying to break her momentum.
And both Vincent Rossini and Nina trying to get Nikki off the apron. Nikki out here being a huge distraction. Nina turns around. Andrea catches her with that boot and flips her over. She's down onto the mat. Nina in a lot of trouble now, and Nikki honestly really hasn't done much but make the walk down to the ring. Big suplex there, and the tide has turned. Nina had just about had this match all but won, and Nikki comes out for the distraction. Now Andrea even a bit distracted by Nikki.
Yes, Andrea hitting that gypsy dream. She should be going for the pin, but instead she's arguing with the DCWF Women's Champion. What is
What?
Nikki talking about? Andrea never hit Nina below the belt. I'm definitely not going to respond. And, oh, come on!
Oh!
Yep.
And Nikki low blows the ref. Can't be disqualified for low blowing the ref if you're not in a match. Yeah, there goes the Rossini bloodline. There might not be any more Rossinis after this.
Then Nikki using the cast to just bash Andrea right across the face. Then Nikki comes in and bashes Nina on the back of the head. But she's not done.
What did I tell you? I mean, Nikki is predictable.
Nikki getting Nina up and then dropping her into the Rock's jaw. Literally laying everyone in the ring out, including the ref, the DCWF Women's Champion, standing tall amongst them all.
Regardless of how you feel about it, that is exactly why she's the DCWF Women's Champion right now. Is because she's willing to go out there and pull stunts like that and get to the top of the Diamonds division here in the DCWF. And right now, the referee can't even do a 10 count because he's down, gripping his boys.
He's down for a 10 count himself.
And there goes Nikki just skipping away.
Yeah, like she's Miss Innocent.
Nikki had
So
back to
was
the back,
Genghis
but
Khan.
the damage is done. The damage is surely done. And Nikki, we were talking about who's going to go into April Fool Hardcore Rule on a high note. Looks like it might be Nikki Rocks.
Yeah.
And I don't even know the outcome of this match. I mean, what do we call it? A no contest? Or,
I have
let's
no
see.
idea when the referee can get up to make the call here, and we'll find out. We'll know, but he's.
Yes, when he can stop
we
thinking
should
about
get
his
the- we
own.
should-
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
it
no
is a
contest.
No contest. Well, there you have it. Nobody wins this one, and the battle lines have been drawn, especially between Nikki and Nina coming into April Fool Hardcore Rule next week. I think we're going to let Uncle Vincent go to the back and ice his shit down. We're going to need some more help out here. We're going to need another referee. I don't think the man can go on.
No, I don't think so either.
Well, Nina, the first one to her feet, she was not, at least not hit as hard as Andrea was by that damn cast, and I don't know. I'm thinking we should get some other type of medical professionals to look at Nikki's hand and assess if she still needs the cast or not.
Hey, Mr. Commissioner, how about a handicap match for Nikki herself? See how she fares against both Nina and Andrea.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still trying to sort out this whole supremacy thing, really.
Yeah. Just wanted to kind of drop that idea on you, kind of, be interesting to see. I mean, don't get me wrong, Nikki is a good, strong wrestler. Just want to see how she'd fare in a match, something like that.
Fans, once again, if you are not a member of the DCWF fan group and you'd like to join the DCWF fan group and get notice of all our events and happenings here at Slam City, make sure you shout out in open chat, "Hey, bitch, I want a fan tag," and somebody from the DCWF will hook you up. Also, if you like what you see here and you want to continue to help the DCWF put on great professional wrestling action like you're seeing today, the donation box behind me is known as That Ass. If you'd like to show us a little love, make sure you tap That Ass. And Xander, we are getting ready to go into our third match of the evening. And this is one that I think is going to be most interesting.
Yes, quite very, very much interesting. Not only is the King of Warzone going to grace us with his royal, I don't know what to go after that, but he's also going to face up again. You know what? I'll just bring him out. How about that? Enough talk, more fight. Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is scheduled for one fall. Making his way from Naples in Italy, He weighs in at 215 pounds. He is the mafioso William Naples. And his opponent, hailing from San Diego, California, weighing in at 295 pounds, he is Mr. SFL Wade Bonds. Well, Dick's going to check out the combatants here as King of Warzone's got the crown and the scepter, and he's rather roiled out. And all right, I will definitely keep them. I'll keep them safe. The mafioso one himself, William Naples, standing over here in the corner, and
there's the bell. We're ready to go. And Mr. Mafioso looking to get a win here over Mr. SFL, and any opportunity he does to do that puts him in a very high contention to be the next King of Warzone. He got to earn his spot here, and Mr. Mafioso telling him to bring it on. You know, being Italian myself, I kind of got a little respect for his machismo and his style. You know.
yes, he does indeed have both, but let's see if that will be enough against the much larger opponent in Wade.
Yeah, this ought to be real interesting.
Yes, both men glaring each other down, kind of stalking one another. A little bit of an animalistic feeling out. And wow, Mr. Mafioso just dives right in for that collar and elbow tie-up.
Did he just call him a slippery pepperoni?
I don't know, because there's Dick in the ring and then the slippery pepper. There's way too many references. We got to tone it down a bit.
DCWF phallic showdown. Oh my God.
Yeah, guess what the D stands for, ladies and gentlemen.
And Wade just shoving him down with that strength. Wade definitely has a size and strength advantage over Mr. Mafioso, and Wade uses that each and every time he gets in the ring. And a big right hook, and Wade just almost toying with William Naples right now.
Yes, but you got to applaud. You got to applaud the Naples. I mean, he is standing up to Wade, where his speed and that distance is his friend. He's kind of standing up to him, and oh, something that Wade is not. A stranger to chop blocking him right across the back of the knee.
He lays in those punches there and then slides right under Wade's legs and comes up with that chop block. And now he's working off the ropes and just stomping his opponent. William Naples coming out here with a fire, just lighting everything up, lighting Wade Bonds up, and now another kick to the gut. And Wade Bonds is in some trouble here in the early stages of this match.
Yes, he is. He is seemingly not expecting this from Mr. Mafioso, as there's a punch right across the face, and again, Mr. Mafioso just standing toe-to-toe with the Wade Bonds. That, I got to applaud it. It may be foolish, or it may work out for him. Either way, he's making a statement, and a big clothesline reminds Mr. Mafioso not to stand toe-to-toe with the much, much larger men.
And now Mr. SFL going in for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count as William Naples manages to get his shoulder up, showing some of that tenacity. He came out here with a head of steam looking to take Wade Bonds down to the mat, and he's done that so far. If he can keep that kind of stamina up, he might just upset the King of Warzone champion.
Oh, wait a minute, he's up, and numbers, this looks oddly familiar.
God damn it, Wade.
Yeah, that's Red's favorite move, isn't it, Number?
Oh, and Mr. Mafioso escapes out of it with a nice tilt, just spun around, head scissors takedown.
That's because he don't know how to do it right. That torture rack, the Bull's Horns, has won me the DCWF World Heavyweight Championship on 2 occasions. If you're going to do it, goddammit, do it right. And now firing off with a Shining Wizard and a basement drop kick, and he's just taking it, his boots and knees to the head, 2 count on the pin. Wade Bonds in some trouble.
Yes, and that's a really good strategy from Mr. Mafioso. Just work on the temples of Wade there, and maybe he can answer that question that Dick posed earlier if he was concussed. Mr. Mafioso coming in off the ropes. Wade a little dazed. Wade's kind of looking up into the nosebleeds there, and let's hope he remembers this is not a football match. This is a wrestling match. Mr. Mafioso putting boot to gut, connecting well there in the I'm trying to ignore how red Dick's hair is, or is ginger, I guess you can call it. That ginger color. And neither does the ref. An arm drag snapping Mr. Mafioso damn near to the other side of the ring.
Only at DCWF, ladies and gentlemen, can you get Carrot Top as your special guest referee for a match like this.
Yes, or Junior from Problem Child.
I was thinking it, but I just didn't want to say it.
Hey Wade, 10, oh, and a nice splash, shades of the Ultimate Warrior crashing down on Mr. Mafioso, and yes, Odd, it's the nipples guy.
By the way, Numbers, you know who Alfred E. Newman was or is?
I do.
Doesn't that referee kind of remind you of him as well?
A little bit, not nearly as cool though. And Wade following up with an elbow drop. The punishment has begun. William Naples, Mr. Mafioso, took in as much as he could and got all of Wade as he could in the opening stages of this match. And now Wade is in control. There's the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Wade's going to have to come up with something a little bit tougher than an elbow drop. Mr. Mafioso continues to want to fight this one.
And I just got some type of allegation and speculation that Dick may or may not be related to Sparkles Von Kenworth.
Oh,
now that's scary.
Canadian referee that can't count.
And that likes to hang around in towers.
And now off the ropes, Mr. Mafioso with that springboard leg drop. Wade Boss again in trouble. Mr. Mafioso able to bring this one back into his favor. Both men beat and hurt on the mat trying to get up. Neither one of them with a whole lot left.
Yes, they are indeed pushing fumes, and we'll see if either one of them can crank it up a notch and go that extra mile. Mr. SFL should have some fourth quarter action, and oh, come on.
Yeah,
Mr. Mafioso scraping them eyeballs and then coming off the ropes with a springboard moonsault.
He's quick. He's got some ups he can take to the air with the best of them, and that's only going to work to his advantage as he tries. Oh, and Wade firing back with that kick. I spoke too soon.
Yes, Wade Bonds catching him in that DDT. Definitely not the move that Mr. Mafioso was looking out for. Now, wait a minute. And Wade captures him in a sharpshooter right in the center of the ring, putting all 295 pounds down onto the much smaller man. Looks like he's rolling and folding him in half. Wade is just so much bigger than Mr. Mafioso.
This is going to be a hard one for William Naples to get out of as he's trying to fight his way. He is not able to get any kind of ground as Wade holds him still dead center in that ring.
Yeah, I don't see Mr. Mafioso drag. Wait a minute, I think I spoke too soon. Somehow Mr. Mafioso is dragging the huge man over and looks like he's... Does he got it? Does he got the ropes? He's got the ropes!
He's got it. Wade's supposed to be breaking it here. He takes a little bit extra time to add insult to injury, and even though Mr. Mafioso got out of that, Wade Bond's still standing tall, still the man to beat in this match right now, and Mr. Mafioso is running out of tricks.
Well, I'm pretty sure he still has a couple somewhere. I'm not counting Mr. Mafioso out just yet, even though the odds are completely stacked against him here.
Yeah, but you know what they all say. If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, Aflac.
I'll leave it to Gino to just insert random bits of nonsensical wisdom into a show.
Well, we got to pay the bills somehow, so why not with sponsors and shameless plugs? Even the commissioner does it. And a nice elbow drop from the King of Warzone right down onto Mr. Mafioso. That's one way to keep him down. Oh, then a big-time leg drop. Maybe the ref should check to see if Mr. Mafioso is still breathing in there.
Oh, and he kicks out. He still has some gas in the tank. Some fuel in there still to burn.
Yes, at the very last moment, the shadow of the referee's hand was on the mat, but he was in perfect position to see Mr. Mafioso get that shoulder up. Wade flinging Mr. Mafioso away from him, yet here he comes, William Naples, up, down, and over for a big time. Wait a minute. No, Mr. Mafioso landed on his feet.
Yep.
Oh, then rebounding into that Hurricane Rana, dropping Wade to the mat. Here comes William, up, down, and over for a nice bit of rolling thunder. Now, there you go. Keep that momentum going, Mr. Mafioso, and you may have this one.
Yeah, who's he been hanging around? Rob Van Dam with that Rolling Thunder?
I don't know, or possibly with that snarky sarcasm, he may have been also hanging out with Nikki Rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, Nikki sarcastic? No.
Yeah, right.
Oh, the crowd trying to get behind Wade, and Wade hears them with a nice punch. Ooh, and then he just latches that arm, and the arm drag flings Mr. Mafioso again damn near to the other. I mean, he's throwing him around like a football in there.
All right, Wade, coach said it's 3rd and long. What are you going to do?
Wade coming off the ropes here. Looks like Wade is going long. And then again down for a big old body splash. Wade grabbing that leg, and we've got 1, 2, and no, just 2. Again, Mr. Mafioso showing that stamina. Just kind of flailing his body out of it. The crowd wanting that quarterback sack. Wade heard him before. Let's see if he'll hear him again. Oh, Wade, that is a question that you should answer later on. Wade is going to poison him into... No! Mr. Mafioso catching Wade in the gut and then dropping him down for a jawbreaker.
Wade better quit playing with him and go on and pin him.
It's Mafioso with a punch and then a nice running super kick. We've got 1, 2, and no, Wade kicked out. Wade kicked out of that one. Mafioso getting up a little angrily, and he's going to have some words with the ref. Not always a good decision.
No, it's not.
But he wisely put his attention back onto his opponent. And no, that gave Wade just enough time. He comes back with a nice right hook and another one. Just kind of sending Mafioso wobbling back and then towards him again. Now Mafioso just dazed in the middle of the ring. Wade kind of backing up. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
The ball has been hiked, and no, Mr. Mafioso caught him. He rolled him up. There's 1, 2, and 3. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner via surprise pinfall, Mr. Mafioso himself, William Naples.
Wow, that was a surprise.
Indeed, Mr. Mafioso having scouted out that quarterback sack, and and hey Wade, tough break. Here's your stuff back. You know, continue to be king. Don't let that one get you down. All right, folks, are you ready for a championship match? Is anybody out there ready for a championship match? Championship!
Hell yeah, I am.
All right, since you're ready, why don't you bring them on down?
Sure, why not? Hailing out of Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 142 pounds. She's 5'6". She is the showgirl, Kendra Chemistry.
High five. High five.
And her opponent, she hails from London, England. She weighs in at 115 pounds. She is the SLCW Women's Champion. She is the model, ladies and gentlemen, Heidi Himmel.
Well, I'm noting the absence of Nikki Rocks. However, this is not the first time that she has put faith in her model behavior cohort, counterpart, whatever you want to call that. Partners in crime, they may be. And I can applaud that.
Yeah, but the match is still early, you know. Just because Nikki didn't come out with her when she came does not mean that she won't come out at all.
And you speak the truth again, Gino, but looks like Kendra is very aggressive, just very violent. She's a violent stripper, so I don't know how that plays out. Now these ladies are gonna get a little bit of a feel for one another. You know, they have indeed faced off on numerous occasions and quickly into the collar and elbow. It's time to test the waters out here, as there's quite a bit of size difference between the two. Kendra being the much larger one and Heidi being very much more experienced, just shoving her away, getting a bit of distance between the two ladies. And yes, indeed, folks, as it was stated, this is for the SLCW Women's Championship. The belt is on the line, and Kendra escapes out of that lock. Heidi down on the mat. Now let's see what, okay, Heidi with a bit of a potty mouth there, but no! Kendra lifting the arm up and getting that quick high hook kick right to the face. She's got the leg up, shoulders down. There's one and a no way. Kendra showing signs of frustration early on, and it is slightly well-deserved. Heidi is indeed outnumbered her. No, nice! Kendra going in for a spear, but it looks like Heidi reversed it with a hip toss. Again, Heidi with so much experience. And she did start off 2013 as the DCWF Women's Championship, the title that Nikki Rocks does hold. Ooh, the model with a rather model leg drop. But no, Kendra is quick to her feet there. Still just frustrated and angry.
Yeah, Kendra needs to settle down and focus at the task at hand. So if she don't, Heidi will make quick work of her.
Yes, just as Kendra focused herself right into 2 feet to the face. A nice leaping drop kick. And here we go with the hook there. One and only one. I was waiting for two. It sometimes feels like an auction.
Oh, yeah. You know, Heidi is a person that you can't take lightly in that ring. And she picks up on the least mistake you make and capitalizes on it.
Amen to that. Looks being very deceiving as Kendra flings Heidi into the corner over here. Wait a minute, she's going to grab her hair. Or no, just her head, not her hair. Driving her knee right into the gut, and then a back chop. Oh, and then another knee. She's just viciously assaulting Heidi in that corner, and damn! Yes! Face dropped right onto the turnbuckle there. And that'll daze you no matter who you are.
Yeah, that'll also mess your makeup up.
Do you wear a lot of makeup, Gino, that you would know this?
No, but women do. See, I do know about women something you know nothing of, Numbers.
And crashing with that spear, Kendra finally catching it onto Heidi's just ribs and midsection there. Now Heidi down on the mat. And no, Kendra climbs on top of her and is just barreling fist right onto her temple. Ooh, the monkey flip, one of the more innovative and curious ways to get somebody out of the corner. Now Kendra in full control, getting some of them just desserts that she's been wanting, and a big body splash. Damn near crushing the model.
Yeah, I heard someone say that I like strippers, but geez, just so that they know, I got something to lay on you, make you scream for your mama and the police too. You better watch it.
Well, let's hope nobody screams for the police here, as that previous pin attempt only bought her 2. Now, Kendra getting angry with the... Kendra just must be angry with everybody. Let's just call her the angry stripper.
She's a showgirl.
Okay, fine. The angry showgirl.
showgirls are really strippers who have been stripping for under 2 years. At the 2-year point, they realize they're just strippers.
I always thought the difference between a stripper and a showgirl was lack of a pole, but yet Kendra has poles like all over the place.
Yeah. No, I think the difference between the stripper and the showgirl is the amount of money that they have at the end of the night.
Okay, I need him to lock it in that sharpshooter. And referee calling Kendra ma'am. That's usually what I call all my strippers.
Now, again, as I stated... Oh, go ahead.
As Kendra grabs those ropes, the referee should be breaking this hole. I gotta admit, this Dick Whitman, he is rather mannerable to the ladies.
Yes, extremely polite in there. Although I don't know if I'm the only one that still wants to see him get kicked. Call me evil, but I still kind of want to see that happen. Oh, and Kendra with a punch and then scraping the eyes of Heidi. Oh, wait a minute, now just tackling her down and trying to bash her head in.
Ah, yeah. As a
then
kid,
Heidi yeah, Gino, you sound like you were enjoying that one quite a bit. Now Heidi bashing Kendra's head into the mat. And now Kendra getting the upper hand. They're just rolling back and forth here. Neither one of these ladies too big of a fan of the other one.
I'm not quite sure who the crowd is hollering at too, but I'm quite sure numbers would be enthused if they did.
Well, if I can read this sign right behind me correctly, we're looking for somebody in a blue tank top. So whoever is wearing a blue tank top, that is, I'm guessing that is what they're speaking of. And oh, Heidi latching in that abdominal stretch. Again, Mr. Manners himself, Dick in there, asking if Kendra does give up. But no, Kendra with a reverted hip toss, dropping the model down to the mat. Heidi face first, and Kendra's screaming out negative. She is not going to give up on this one just yet. The match continues. Oh, Heidi easing out of the ring.
Yeah, kind of.
What?
There's no timeout in wrestling. But I guess Heidi.
Yeah, there is to Heidi.
I guess she's using it to kind of calm herself down from the frustration of.
And a big time moonsault.
Oh.
She just slingshot herself out of the ring, crashing down on the Heidi. Heidi, there is your timeout.
Yeah, it's close to your knockout.
Yeah, Dick, it's probably going to take them a little bit for them to get back in the ring. I mean, it was a tremendously devastating maneuver to both women. Kendra slow to her feet. Heidi just rolling around. I don't know where Kendra caught her, but it was a bad place. It could have been the abdomen region.
As the referee gets to a count of 3 and both women are still outside the ring. And whoa.
Yes, Heidi with the snake eyes on that apron.
Yes.
The hardest and strongest part of the mat there is right on the edge, and Heidi's back in control here. No, but Kendra monkey flips Heidi against that apron again, bouncing her off it, both women utilizing the edge of the mat.
Yeah, but they better pay attention to the ref because he's up to a 7 and a 10 count.
And now some words of encouragement from Dick, saying that the fans deserve much better. Finally, the ladies listening to the ref as he got up to, I believe, 8 on that one. And the crowd still wanting the baring of breasts, but I don't know, with Kendra being a showgirl, we may have to toss some Linden incentive into the ring.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Oh, and Heidi with a big old clothesline, dropping the showgirl down to the mat. And here she goes. She's got a hook of a fishnet. We've got 1, 2, and... No, only 2. Yeah, there you go. The ref confirms it. Only a 2 count. This one continues, but both women just extremely worse for wear in there. I don't even know how either one of them are able to move, let alone stand.
Well,
Heidi hunched over, barely.
Yeah, I can tell you, Heidi's doing a fine job, but Kendra's fighting like there's no tomorrow, or like, her life depends on it, so...
Yes, that aggression coming in handy, and following that different style of a Russian leg sweep. First, Kendra gets the leg drop on the throat, and then she just dropped her butt right onto Heidi. And oh, come on. Now Kendra just putting her foot right to the model's throat and stamping down. There's 3, and Kendra blurting out that she's got to 5. At 4, she just kicks Heidi in the head.
I kind of wonder if Kendra hasn't been in conference with Sparky back there.
Probably. She's been quite evil in this match. I mean, you would think with model behavior and the discontent that quite a few people hold for their antics, me included, you would think that it would be Heidi would be the evil one here, but no. Kendra's much more evil than Heidi.
But then again, Kendra has been on the receiving end of Heidi's evil quite a few times, so maybe she figures turnabout is fair play.
Yes, indeed. Fire with fire. Perhaps we're watching Kendra having snapped. And Heidi answering the ref's question of giving up. She is not. She is not. I can see Kendra's muscles just tensing harder as she looks like she's trying to break that arm from that armbar takedown, but no, Heidi's somehow getting up out of it. She's powering her way through. And oh, Kendra going for a kick, Heidi catching it and then laughing directly in her face. It's like Heidi's having some fun here, and no, Kendra just shoving her foot forward. Ooh, and then a high vertical drop kick, planting both Showgirl boots to face. Now the model dazed as Kendra poises her into position and just shoves her down. Using that size advantage on her. Kendra hooks the leg here. We've got 1, 2, and no. Only 2 again. It's going to take quite a bit more than that to hold down the model. Looks like Kendra's walking up to the ref, and should we talk to people about this? I mean, I try to tell them to not talk with the ref as Heidi slides out of the ring over here. Looks like Kendra is going to have a nice long conversation with the ref. We're going to see. I can't really see what Heidi's doing over there. It looks like she's just standing. I mean, she might be. No, wait a minute. She grabbed something.
Yeah, she's picked up something. I'm quite sure she's going something. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah. We all know what that is. Kendra, opponent. That should be your main focus here, but probably not.
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, by any means necessary. Heidi loses the match, but she still retains the championship.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, your winner via disqualification, Kendra Chemistry. Wow.
Let's make it clear. They must have been, the techs in the truck must have really been out of it, because I do believe Kendra was the winner in that match after Heidi being disqualified for using the chair.
Yes, and adrenaline or something had Kendra get up quickly, and I got nothing, actually. So, hey, look at this. We got another match coming out. I don't know if you guys are ready, but I'm ready. So, yeah, let's just drag the guys out here.
Yeah,
this next match is scheduled for One Fall, making his way from Elm Street. He weighs in at 218 pounds, standing 6'1". This is Jack O'Lantern. and his opponent. He comes to us circa New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 255 pounds. He is the indestructible one, Razor Darkward.
Yay and shit.
Ooh, and a big-time spear prior to the bell, and Razor is here to fight. Just want to give a shout-out to the ref. Your hair is orange, and Jacko likes orange, so you're probably the safest one in there from him. However, Razor indeed is ready to go. He is not scared of Jack-O-Lantern, or he from Elm Street.
Yes, that's right. Razor's making this stance known early that, I'm here to fight, and no matter what you bring, let's do this.
Hell yeah, so that quick power bomb. Razor's still holding his at least his we'll call it melee speed. Even though he lost some on the running speed, he's still kept it in other places.
Oh yes.
Oh, sending Razor off of two ropes. Razor coming back at him like a pinball quick, and Jacko catching him with a clothesline. In this one, I would say that Jack should focus in on his speed. However, Razor is far from a stranger from speed. So in that, let's see what Jack's strategy might be as he flips him over and almost tangles Razor up in the ropes there. That armbar latched into place, and Jack has got all of it. I don't know if he's putting his knee on the ropes there or not, but yeah, Jack-O-Lantern does enjoy to inflict pain. Although I'm not going to surmise to say what Jack-O-Lantern enjoys and doesn't enjoy.
Yeah, but it seems that he wants to run the pace a little bit slow. I'm not quite sure if that's going to help or hurt Jack-O-Lantern.
Well, sometimes you have to slow yourself down for a much bigger man because it takes quite a bit more energy to lift him up, just like that back out suplex, and that one only buys him a 1 count on the pin attempt. Razor is showing that heart by just screaming out, "No!" Bunch of O's! Bunch of O's.
Yeah. After all, Razor's a little bigger, a little stronger. He slows it down to get Jack-O-Lantern to fight at his pace. It may make it a little bit easier for Razor.
Yes, at least it made it easy enough for him to hit that Crescent City Slam. Now Razor towering over Jack, and it looks like Razor's going to show him how to slow the pace down a bit. He's going to drop down for a pin attempt here. There's 1, 2, and no, look like only 2. Yes, only 2. Jack-O-Lantern getting his shoulder up there, and again Razor keeping the pace slow. He's going to wait for Jack-O-Lantern to stand up there, and they're both latched in for that collar and elbow and teetering back and forth. Now Jack-O-Lantern trying to distract the ref. I couldn't hear what Razor said, but... And, oh, come on!
Yeah.
He's going for the pin after that blatant low blow. We've got 2 on the count. Again, Razor not giving up, even though he was kicked in the downstairs department.
Yeah, in the basement. What is it with today? It seems like a lot of people are throwing blows in that area.
I don't know. This is Bash Genital Saturday or something. Maybe I missed the memo. Jack throwing Razor into the corner over here. He's going to grab him by the back of the head and drive his knees, not once, not twice, but 3 times up into the gut of Razor, and then just let Razor drop down to the mat.
Yeah, well, you know, Freddy Krueger's not the only thing that have him swinging on Elm Street.
Razor very slow to get up. Actually, he's just on one knee, but nope, now he's up. Oh, and he's got Jack-O-Lantern by the throat, and down he goes! Oh, massive choke slam.
Yeah, you know, I've been noticing here lately with Razor and his newfound training, seems like you have to just about bring the tenacity out of him, you know, before he really takes it to, you know, the way he wants to go with it.
The way he
and
was
a 2
attempting
count.
Yes, 2 count on that pin attempt. Jack just fighting in this one. Constantly getting that shoulder up, so he's got some stamina about him.
Mm-hmm. And if anybody can bring that mean streak out in Razor, it will be Jack-O-Lantern.
No, and you spoke properly right on time as he just rakes the eyeballs. Boot to the gut coming off the ropes, and a high drop kick. Bounces Razor off the ropes and then down to the mat. Razor has been taking quite a bit of punishment here in this match, but yet
yes,
he's still going strong. I am not counting either combatant out just yet. And wait a minute, Jack-O-Lantern slides out of the ring as Razor is slow to get to his feet, but then he drops down to one knee. A little bit of loving encouragement from the crowd. And is Jack having a conversation with Ace? Jack-O-Lantern, you should,
kind of makes you wonder.
Yeah, but Dick makes a good point. The match is there, not with Ace, and curiouser and curiouser. Jack-O-Lantern back in the ring, and now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Razor sees him. It looks like Razor's ready for him. Just as Jack-O-Lantern may be ready for Razor in return. And both men waiting for the other one to make the first move here. Oh, Razor going for a kick, and no! Jack-O-Lantern catches it! Then hops up over for that enziguri. Very much scouted Razor on that one, and we've got 1, 2. No, just a 2 count. Razor shooting his shoulder up at the last moment, and wow, that's crazy laughing from Jack-o'-lantern, never good, never good. Never good when somebody laughs in the midst of a fight like this, and Jack-o'-lantern just punching Razor against the ropes. Looking like a really bad Patrick Neely fight. And then a vicious punch bounces Razor again off the ropes and down to the mat. Now Dick is checking on Razor there.
Yeah, Jack-o'-lantern is claiming he don't want any excuses when he beat him, but he has yet to beat him.
Yes, yes, no fat women singing here. Is Jack-o'-lantern praying in the...
No, it seems to be untying that padding over the turnbuckle. He's exposing it. Well, I know what he's into next.
Yes, very much distracting the referee. Razor trying to get to his feet, but then he drops down to one knee and...
This is the teleport to distract the referee so he can...
Wait a minute. Did Jack-o'-lantern just tell on himself? He just told her and the rest of the...
He's up to something, distracting the referee like that.
Wait a minute. He didn't have any bling on when he came in here. What is that?
Brass knuckles, of course.
Oh, come on!
What the deuce?
Yes! What the deuce 4 times?
You what the deuce, I'll just go and put it like it is. What the hell?
Oh, how is... I don't even think Razor is conscious now. He is just at the mercy of this madman. Jack-o'-lantern flinging Razor to crash up against the barricade there. Right close to Ace. Oh, come on. Oh, we're going to see if we can get some help out here for Dick to put that... Oh, what the hell? Ace, let him go! Let him go! Ace! Ace Nightfire holding Razor.
Yep.
Well, Jack-o'-lantern just beats him down.
Is this not giving you any hints that Ace is part of the Three Stooges now?
I don't know. Because I don't see Jack-o'-lantern joining Supremacy. I could... Oh! What the hell, Ace?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if Ace hit him with the belt or not. I couldn't see, but that was just uncalled for. Now, Jack-o'-lantern just basically picking at the pieces. And we might have to send Dick over there to a vocational school to learn how to tie a turnbuckle in. Oh, that is just disturbing. Razor now bleeding from those brass knuckle shots. And
can you blame him?
No, we might need to get somebody out here to check on Razor. Hey, Dick, just forget the turnbuckle, man. Just turn around. It's
you should be refereeing the match, Dick.
This is... I mean, I don't know what to say to this. We may have to get an ambulance on standby. This is just way too brutal. But wait! Razor's moving. He's moving on his own accord. All right, Razor's to his feet. He got there all by himself, so that's a very good sign. He can stand up and wait. Jack's waiting in the No, the All Hallows End.
Shucks.
For the 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen, your winner via pinfall, Jack-O-Lantern.
They should give Ace the assistance in that one.
Oh, stop it, Jack.
What the deuce?
What the hell was Ace doing that for?
I don't know. He's got some quite a bit of beef with Razor over the past few weeks, maybe months even.
Oh, because Razor beat him Wednesday now.
Yes, and he is quite the ace hole. I will very much agree with the audience on that one. But wait a minute, Razor's up. He's walking on his own accord. So that's good. I can applaud that. Razor's a tough SOB, so
yeah.
Let's just hope he's going to be okay. He's just slowly making his way to the back, but he's still moving. He is still moving.
Yeah, and he was double teamed. He was hit with brass knuckles, and then afterwards he received that shot from Ace. So Razor's a pretty strong person. Trust me. He give him time. He's gonna get even.
Yes, he will. But Gino, why don't you bring out the next one? Since I know you love these guys so much.
Yeah, right. The Three Stooges. Oh well, here we go. First of all, he hails from Chicago, Illinois. He weighs in at 218 pounds, 6'2". He called himself the sexiest man alive, Triple R ravishing Rock Reynolds.
No. Now I know you don't want to call him out as well, but this is a handicap match. So you gotta go ahead and call him out.
Okay, and his partner, he weighs in at 190 pounds. He hangs in a great ivory tower. He calls himself the Duke of the DCWF, and he is the Cruiserweight Champion, unfortunately, Sparkles Von Quintworth.
This video was filmed on location by Zarrakan Productions. Zarrakan Productions is an umbrella group for many YouTube shows. and businesses both inside and outside of Second Life. Please go to Zarrakan.com for a complete listing of shows and businesses associated with Zarrakan Productions, and their own media links. Zarrakan Productions shows have been organized alphabetically in playlists in a year, month, day format for easier video navigation. Multiple part videos have been named accordingly, starting with part 1, and the last video of a multiple part video series will have end as a part of its title. Please like, comment, and share this video as it helps both Zarrakan Productions and the creators of this video's content. Also, be sure to check the playlists for past episodes of show content, and subscribe to this channel for future videos. Thank you for watching, and happy wandering.